Okay, here we go. Let's start our speedrunning. got a bastion. Okay, here, behind me is a bastion. That's a fortress. Straight ahead. I think I can go here. up here somewhere. I need probably to go up here and then go up further. Okay, I'm gonna make a shield. You know what? I'm going with 6. Okay, let's see. -1. 163. That way. For 93 blocks. Good for arrow. It doesn't matter, I have plenty of. Something like that? Yeah. Where did it fall? It didn't break, right? Or did it fall onto one of these and break? I don't know. There it is. Okay, let's go. Guessing by the way it's something like that. I could make 9. Okay, so I could make 1. How much explosives can I make? I don't have enough beds. I literally have 5 explosives. More. Bro, I need more food. Bro, is there no fucking sheep at all? Fuck, what did I just do? I remember it was like 104 or something. It was something like 1704, something like this. F3G. 4. I accidentally pressed P, which resets my... Jump up! Let me eat. Go away. Man, I hate these fucking seeds. Bro, I can't see anything. It's over here. Go, go, go. Bro, give me the fucking... Bro, I hate this game. I don't have enough HP for anything. Let's reset. get a little bit more just in case. Yeah, this is the bad one. Stop it. A bit of beds. A bit more wood. Need a flint. Where do these people only have clay? There we go, flint. Just dig down here. 400 blocks is okay. But still, it was pretty late into the run. This would have to be a crazy blacksmith. Спасибо. Not enough iron. Скажи ей спасибо. Good. Going good. Sometimes. Let's chunk. Nope. Next one. This chunk. Right here, this chunk. It's underground. Let's see what it was. It's probably some mine shaft or spawner. What was I detecting? No, it was a chest. Okay, I measured it wrong. Yeah. The upside down ship, but it looks like a half ship. It's not enough. A second blacksmith? I technically have 8 obsidian. Still technically a bad seed. Need another blacksmith. No blacksmith. Sad. And there's a ship. It's a good proper ship. Let's see. Even a half ship is okay as long as good iron count. Epic. Nice. Get some leaves, blocks. One more tree. Lava. Oh my gosh. Need a door for to get the gravel. It's above me. That's a fortress. Somewhere here. Somewhere here it is, right here somewhere. In front here. I have no food. Go, go, go. Go, 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 go. Perfect. Come here. Come here, pig. Come here, pig. Come here. Right there in front of me. Let's go forward. Come here. Come here. Bro. Come here. Come here, pig. Bro. He's gonna die. No way. Let's go this way. Go away. This bitch is gonna be here too. Go. I just go down. Go! Nice, it did it somehow. They padded around, and I don't care. It was a good seed, but like fucking... Maybe that one has a blacksmith. I see a blacksmith. The nether has to be fucking crazy amazing for this to be a good seed. It's possible, but it's gonna be pretty hard. Ha 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 ha. There's no trees, so I will have to probably make a... Bro, come on. It is like the bare minimum of shit. What do I have to break again? I have to break that. Bro, come on. Third. What did I broke 3, not 2. Where did it go? It went up probably, right? Need one more. There it is. make a bucket. There's a ship right there. There's another ship. There's no way I could see them though, because of the land. Let's see, can I land in the lava? No, but I can land and die here. Boom. Shit seed. Boat, bro, it tricked me. Temple. We'll go to temple first. Let's see if we get enough iron there. 4 iron. If we get 4 iron, we come back. That's how we play these seeds. Maybe it's incorrect, or it's inefficient. But, creeper just spawns in there and walks around. Gotta be shitting me. That's a weird seed. Surely there is no blacksmith. Womp womp. Shit seed, shit seed, shit seed. Shocker. doing? I have armor. Oh, it's this. Come in here, through here. Well, I don't need this even. going. Okay, let's keep going. Sir. Use the bastion this way. That's what I was measuring. I'm guessing it was the opposite direction. Yep, it was. But how am I supposed to know? That's the thing. And even if I would have found this, where is the... There's one. There's two. There's like 2 spawners total in this fucking fortress. I think I'm done for today. In this game. Play something else.
Simple. On ranked, I'm gonna just randomize decks until I get a Spirit Empress deck, because I very recently used 50k wildcards and leveled up my Spirit Empress to level 15. Still haven't really properly used it until today, so let me just randomize decks until I get it in my deck, I guess. Ah, yeah, no, I quit. I'm going on TV Royale. I already checked Ultimate Champion, and there's literally not a single, like, solid deck. What about Royal Champion? Ooh, wait a second. Fuck yeah, I'm using this shit. Yeah, let's go. Yeah. Easy to draw. Apparently, shit. What the hell? My free-to-play account, except Spirit Empress instead of, what, Skeleton? Shit, I don't even know if this card is good. All I do know is that it's very annoying. You know we're good? No! Why did I walk forward? Top 10 most tragic moments of my life. Okay, I can't lose the first match now. We're 5 matches away from Ultimate Champion. This is my redemption arc, man. I haven't hit Ultimate Champion in a minute. I gotta get back there. I gotta prove that I can do it with any random ass deck. I mean, I guess this deck isn't that random, but still, I gotta win. I'm actually so scared of the clone now. It's insane. Okay, wait. I got the Evo Knight now for the graveyard and a shit ton of Spear Goblins. Sparky locks on, but it's fine because the Knight has a shield. Wait, the Sparky dies! Spirit Empress, and that's all she wrote, baby. First match, first win. Let's go. A desperation. Gonna clone the barrel? Oh wow, he actually did. Yo, I was joking. Alright, well, good game. We get a 3 crown. Nice. This is exactly what I want to see. We went out 4 matches away. Let's keep going. Why is that off center, by the way? I don't like that. Battle invite was canceled. What? I will say this though. I think the flying battle healer. Oh, he also has a flying battle healer. Okay. So I hope I can get this tower and just win. I'm pretty sure he's got gold. I don't know why he has a flying battle healer with that though. He also has E-Drag. He's got Eagle. Oh my god. Wait, I'm gonna just poison everything. Berserker? What the fuck? Okay, wait. How am I alive? How did I barely take any damage? Good news, I'm up a tower. Bad news, he's got the Evo E-Drag now. I think that just wipes everything out. They changed on to like 20. Yeah. God damn. Oh my god, wait. I actually might be dead. I actually might be dead here. Hold on. Gonna lumberjack it. Yep. Shit. You know what? Actually, it's good. This is fine. As long as it's single target, it's fine. As long as the E-Drag is on single target, I'm chilling. Why not graveyard? Why just throw it? What the hell is wrong with me? I throw in a naked graveyard for the shits and giggles. Why'd I do that? I got 30 seconds to defend, man. Please, I got this. We got this. Oh, good game. Oh, I almost got the 3 card. Again. Good game. 2 for 2. Wait, this deck's kind of crazy. Hold on. Let's go 3 for 3. This deck actually might be crazy. Another Berserker deck. What? There's an appeal with Berserker. Is this the same deck? I don't think so. Oh my god, it is. The f this shit become a meta deck. He has the same deck. Is it also Eagle? It's gonna plump. Yep, I knew it. Oh my god, I actually knew it. No way. 1, 2, boom. Perfect. I'm even gonna send out an Empress on the ground. A ground Empress. A battle healer. It's just basically a battle healer. No, what wins? Oh my god, the Berserker is rarely my battle healer. What? Oh my god. It's not going nearly as well as it did. What are the chances I play against the same deck twice, by the way? Also, what is this deck? Should I be using this deck? Is it good? I'm sitting out the big boy air. Doing this. Ah, shit. Wait, just kill the... Okay, no, I'm good. I'm good. We're good. We are not. Ah, shit!
Что? Что? По имейлу просто. По имейлу просто. Но мы пустим нигде.
Это только что произошло в Израиле. Пустынный день?
Да. At Gmail.
No way I lost the same match. How'd I beat the first time I lose the second? It's the same exact deck. In the same position. What the John? How? Okay, well, it's fine. This is the first and only time. Wait a second. You know what? I kind of want to use that deck. I might just use that deck. 9996. I swear to God. I'll put that on my life. But. Oh, wait. Okay, well, that was not a misclick. I meant to do that. He was so perplexed and flabbergasted from what I just did that he quit. He had to quit. There's no other way he was getting around the corner graveyard. Let's just be honest now. There you have it, man. 3 matches away. Just like that, we're back. We avenged that loss. Now, should I use that Eagle deck as well? Maybe. I might actually try that after this match, though, because I kind of queued a little too quick and completely forgot what I want to do. But it's fine. Maybe I'll just stick with this deck, though. Just stick with one deck, not be a deck bop for one video. So, Graveyard, Ice Spirit with this flying battle healer. Did that kill it? Oh my god, I think it does. He arrowed a little too quick, I'm not gonna lie. Wait, let's go up and down. Double penetration. Flying and ground. Oh, it's f***ing dead. God damn. It's fine though. I think that mini P.E.K.K.A gets 0 shots. Oh! Wow, that actually got 0 shots. I mean, that's good. It's a 3 for 4, and I get like 3,000, 4,000 basically. 3,500 damage on his... bless you. I didn't even eat that much. I just had some leftover rice and vegetables. About it, man. It wasn't nothing crazy though. I don't think. You know, actually, now that I mentioned that, I do want to say, you have graveyard as well. In China, breakfast, lunch, and dinner are basically like the same thing. I can just eat rice or noodles during breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I mean, I guess there's like kanji and other stuff, like forever. I have cards because I use it all. I think I said about your name. It's fire. Let's do this. Oh, I'm so scared, bro. Wait, I thought he was not gonna do it. Why did I think he was not gonna do it? I'm stupid. I just wish this 7 elixir. Are you kidding me? Okay, let's graveyard with this one goblin. It's just gonna Mega Knight.
Я нечаянно в сабжект засунул линк. Проскопируй оттуда.
You put in the subject, yeah, I saw. Окей.
Прочитал?
Да.
Ужас, да?
А,
Я тебе
Да.
сказал, что у меня был такой же случай. Помнишь, я тебе
Чтобы у тебя внутри танка взрывалось?
Помнишь, что я... Нет, если бы взорвалось, мы все погибли бы. Нет, когда капитан не понял, что... Когда мой командир не понял, что... Офицер, что внутри пушки есть заклинивший снаряд, и он запустил заряжающий механизм, а у нас зарядка была автоматической. И я успел снять с механизма подачи сначала снаряд, потом заряд, который шли. То есть, если бы он бы ударил бы, у нас был бы взрыв, и нас бы убило.
Да.
Помнишь, я тебе рассказывал? Дэвид, помнишь, я рассказывал? А у них это случилось во время войны, и никто ничего не успел. Грубо говоря, он по инструкции вытащил заклинивший снаряд из пушки, но пока он лежал у него на коленах, он взорвался после взрыва другим.
Он
После-
заклинил? Я это не
после
прочитал.
выстрела.
Я видел,
А?
что он просто между ног. И
Он
там-
между ног, и дальше он выстрелил другим снарядом, и тогда этот
Да,
снаряд между ног взорвался.
Да, но... It's probably just faulty снаряд or something.
Или фолти снаряд. Судя по всему, он фолти снаряд. Он не выстрелил, пока был в пушке. Его поэтому вытаскивали.
Да.
Но там была какая-то искра. Поэтому он взорвался. То есть,
Да.
знаешь, типа, он же должен сразу взорваться. А иногда он сразу не взорвался, там какая-нибудь искра внутри долго была.
Yeah, it was probably something with the снаряд. I doubt
Да.
it's...
Это малфанкшн, понятно.
It's possible it's just delayed or something.
Ты знаешь, что обычное ружье или пистолет, которым ты стреляешь,
Да.
что он malfunction sometimes too? Обычный
Yeah,
пистолет.
but it's...
Знаешь, да? Редко, но бывает.
Yeah,
Ты ставишь
it's
патрон,
rare, though.
стреляешь, и обычно он стреляет. Но где-то один патрон из 1000 или один патрон из 10 тысяч malfunctions.
It's true.
И он может malfunction по-разному. Может по-разному. Он может просто не выстрелить. Это чаще всего. Патрон не выстрелил и все. Его надо вытащить, поставить другой. Да?
Yeah.
Но бывает, что он взрывается. Вместо того, чтобы выстрелить, что этот выстрел, там он malfunctions. И тогда ружье взрывается. Само ружье.
It's hard for it to взорваться просто ружье, потому что it still pushes, most of the time ружье doesn't blow up the barrel. It still goes down the chamber.
Я недавно как раз видел, где парень, который...
That means they probably didn't close the hammer fully or something.
Нет, я недавно как раз видел парня, который тестирует ружье или тестирует патроны. И у него так случилось malfunction.
Бывает.
И выстрелила патрон не вперед, а он взорвался in chamber. И у него отлетел магазин,
Мгм.
и вся эта часть, которая магазин, там explode. А он, слышишь?
Да.
А он же целился,
Да.
он вот так вот целился, и бум! И когда это случилось, к счастью, то, что полетело мимо его руки и мимо его головы. То есть в разные стороны, но в
Okay,
него
so
не
he got
попало.
lucky.
He got lucky. Но he was like shaking after that. And he
I heard
showed-
that sometimes it goes in the opposite direction of the
Да.
gun.
Иногда
So-
goes opposite, like into,
And
into
it hits
person.
like, I
Да.
don't know, into shoulder or
Into,
something.
into shoulder, into hand, or into head.
Yeah.
Да, бывает такое.
But that's mainly, I heard that's mainly when they don't close like the hammer fully. So, and it's,
One of the reasons, second reason,
and
some
the bullet malfunctions.
or
or something.
malfunction. Да.
It's
It's
both,
like
probably.
dangerous shit.
But what?
define the 2020s.
Starting Monday, July 7th, Google implemented changes enabling its Gemini AI engine to interact with third-party apps like WhatsApp, even when users previously configured their settings to block such interactions. Google recently sent out an email informing users of the change, framing it as a positive move that will make it easier for Gemini to access phone, messages, WhatsApp, and utilities regardless of whether your Gemini app's activity is on or off. A notification page linked in the email states that human reviewers, including service providers, read, annotate, and process the data that Gemini accesses. Yikes. The email provides no useful guidance for preventing the changes from taking effect. The email said users can block the apps that Gemini interacts with, but even in those cases, data is stored for 72 hours. Okay, so last week, we took a little bit of light flack for saying that Apple being hypocritical is really, really bad, and not also calling out just how Google is like really, really bad in those ways, but is just honest about it. So here we go. Here's where we talk about Google being pretty fucked up right now, and this not being okay. This is way worse than Apple sending an ad for some stupid movie that they bankrolled.
Sorry, I might be misinterpreting this, but the email said users can block the apps that Gemini interacts with, but even in those...
What is Citadel? Nah, I'm better. Give up.
You gotta.
Yeah, it's fine. I'm full screen now, which I can't see. I'm gonna buy. You should have my credit card and stuff, right?
I mean, if you want to give us your credit card number or your PayPal or whatever, I'll take
wait.
it.
What about your streaming? They can't see this, right? Or whatever you're doing? You're chilling?
I mean, yeah, my stream can see it for sure.
What? Okay.
Give me your credit card information.
Oh my god, that was crazy. Because I still had it on the thing. I still had it on. It's crazy to me. Okay.
Seems like something you should have on.
Say something. I was about to have the sickest car, man. Fuck.
Yeah, like, well, why can't we're helping. Let us get a McLaren or something real quick for this, you know what I mean?
Jesus, man. You chose the correct brand for that. Good one.
No, that was intentional. So we got...
Holy shit.
Let's farm! Let's go. Let's do this. All right, that should be a quick thing, though.
Nice. Chad, do I want this guy or not? Do I want this guy or not? Oh my god, here comes the wave, chat. Here comes the fucking death wave. Bonk!
Bro, XQC's luck is insane. Bro hops on CSGO to open some revolver cases and this happens. He unboxes a case hardened Caribbean, which is at least $1,500. Once he realizes the playset is almost fully yellow though, he goes nuts. Normally people who unbox this skin really hope to get a scar pattern like this $1.5 million blue jet, or at least as much blue on the skin as possible. But in just as rare of a case, you can get a knife that is all gold almost like this one is, and it's worth a fair amount of overpay. Bro, XQC's luck is insane.
Using an ender pearl, the player can escape.
This U.S. convoy's RF jammer successfully blocks multiple attempts by hostile forces to trigger a roadside device.
Bismillah. 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 Allah Akbar, Allah Akbar, Allah Akbar, Allah Akbar, Allah Akbar. Yeah. Allah Akbar, Allah Akbar, Allah Akbar, Allah Akbar. Allah Akbar, Allah Akbar, Allah Akbar, Allah Akbar, Allah Akbar, Allah Akbar, Allah Akbar. Inshallah, inshallah, Allah Akbar. Allah Akbar. Fajr. Allah Akbar. Allah Akbar.
This U.S. convoy's RF jammer successfully blocks multiple attempts by hostile forces to trigger a roadside device.
Bismillah. 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 Allah Akbar, Allah Akbar, Allah Akbar, Allah Akbar, Allah Akbar. Yeah. Allah Akbar, Allah Akbar, Allah Akbar, Allah Akbar, Allah Akbar.
The Mittens bot is just moments away from beating Magna's bot. Magna's bot is hanging on for dear life as he falls off the cliff. E6, sacrificing the pawn to open up the position. Now, what is Mittens bot going to do next? Queen G4 targeting the weakness. The black king now has to defend. Rook F1 check, knight F6. Mittens is moments away, knight D4. The pawn doesn't need to be blockaded anymore. The pawn can be taken on E6. Now, Queen A6, only move. Queen H5 check. The king is in the center of the board. Queen G5 attacks the pawn. King F7 back. Queen C5 attacking the bishop and the pawn. Oh my goodness, it's almost over. Check. The white king confidently marches forward. Because if rook to F2, black would have played Queen F2 and knight E4. Look at this. This is what would have happened, and black would have won the game. So king F3, bishop B8, only move. Knight C6, attacking the bishop on B8, and Magna's bot finds pawn to C2, giving up the bishop in the corner, checking the white king, winning the knight, and now rook F2, queen B3, or fortunately, these bots play it out. And even the end of this game had a hilarious kind of twist. The white rook was trapped in the corner, and it made it to G6, and black actually gave up the pawn. This was nuts. I was looking at this like, what is black doing? What is black doing? Well, black is locking away the rook. The rook is just trapped now. It's just completely trapped. And then I was like, wait a minute. No, it's not. It's not trapped. He can do this. Oh my god. The pawn is, oh, it's defended, and the king is gonna come here. Wait, none of that matters. None of that matters. Why? Why does none of that matter? It looks like white should be winning in this endgame, but white is not winning. Because if white plays, for instance, king e4, just king e6, there's no way to win. It's nuts. White tries. There is one way to lose. One way. And I will show it to you now. When I approach your position like this, or if I play a move like king f3, in this position, you cannot play the move king e6. You cannot play this. You need to meet my king e4 with a king e6. Why? Because if you play king e6 now, apologies, now, I play king e4, now you have to cede the right of passage. You either go here and I make a queen, or you go here and I win this pawn with no fight, and I never need to move this pawn. King and pawn endgames are very tricky, and the bots know that. Black hangs around, ready to meet king e4 with king e6. It does meet king e4 with king e6. This is the only method forward, and now you just need to know the only move here to draw for black. King g7. The Mittens bot is just What are you doing?
This lady brought me her laptop because look at it. I mean, just look at it. Anyway, my first instinct to get this back, because I have tried navigating on the screen to get this to get back, to size. So my first instinct is going to be to plug this into a monitor, but I've already put this thing into safe mode, so I feel like it might not go to a monitor. I also did not get the woman's password from her. She logged it in and then she left. Yeah, I'm thinking safe mode is keeping this from displaying to another monitor. The graphics card reset does nothing. Up to a monitor, and it's duplicating right now. We're gonna do Windows key P. I've successfully extended the monitor, but this is still in a crazy scaling. It will not allow me to resize this window. Like every time I try to resize the window, it just doesn't work. Holy crap, wait, I have a scroll bar. I didn't have a scroll bar before. Holy crap. This might be it right here. I think we're getting there. Scaling turn off custom scaling. Oh my gosh, we did it. I hope that somehow that might help you one day, because that was asinine. This lady brought me her
jellyfish cannon. There was a U.S. naval.
Here's what some of the worst marketing of all time looks like. The one thing that
The Pentagon just requested a record-breaking $179 billion just for research and development. This money isn't going to buy new tanks, planes, or...
Wait, this game could be insane. I just installed Power Software's game, dude. I just installed Power Software's game. I'm not gonna hate play it. I'm just gonna... I think I just try out the demo and see what it's like, right? Click play. I think I just try out the demo and see what it's like. I mean, I don't know. Why not? Unbiased review. Okay, it is. I'm going in unbiased mode, Bo. Today, I had a really good time today. What do you mean? Where? I mean, it's tutorial puzzles, man. It's tutorial puzzles. It's a tutorial puzzle. Oh shit! Don't give up fighting. The French place.
Taiwan. If there is one place that might trigger World War III, it's this island off the coast of China. China claims it, but is controlled by a different government, the descendants of the Kuomintang, the losers of the Chinese Civil War, the capitalists, so to speak. But did you know there's a tiny little island just 6 miles from mainland China that's still controlled by the government in Taiwan? It's called Kinmen Island, and this place is a bit like the DMZ between North and South Korea, a place where a conflict was frozen in time. It's a place absolutely full of history, and I wanted to visit before that conflict ever reignites, before history is made in real time.
All right, good morning. We are in the city of Xiamen, as you can clearly see the big Chinese flag up there. And we're at the Wutong Ferry Terminal. And from here, you can catch a ferry over to Kinmen Island, which is formerly a part of Taiwan. I was here last year. The ferry was not open to foreigners, but it just reopened. So I'm very excited. Let's go take a trip.
现在最快的话，你要走10点半还是走11点半？
最近的。
最近的就10点半。
那10点半。
你中文讲的还不错哎。
没有，你的口音很像台湾人。
是吧？有一丢丢哈。我跟你讲哈，我票给你开好了，但是还要在前面那个蓝色显示屏做一个 check in。
check in。
啊，你会吗？还是说我叫我爸爸带你过去？
爸爸可以带我去。
那你带他过去那边 check in 那个哇灯。
嗨，你好，我想去台湾，金门岛。Apparently, it's almost time for the boat. I didn't realize they had so many departures for these boats every day. 你好，我去金门岛，我需要台币吗？好的。And look at that. And just like that, we just passed through customs. Chinese mainland customs. We have to do that before we go into Taiwanese territory. Even though Taiwan is recognized as a part of China by China itself. It's very complicated. We'll get into the issue later. It's the most sensitive issue in all of Chinese politics. I can hear the Taiwanese accents already. So this is going to be the boat right here, and you can immediately tell it's a Taiwanese-owned boat. Why? Because it has traditional characters. Probably imperceptible to most people, but this character written a different way than it is on the mainland. One of the numerous differences between the two places. I'm very excited about this though. 可以随便坐吗？啊，好。哇。Actually, let's go to windows. This is a public service announcement about all the animal products you can't bring into Taiwan from the mainland. It's also telling you about how much you're going to get fined. What's that? Taiwan. Oh, you're all from Taiwan? Yeah. From Indonesia. Oh, Indonesia? Yeah. Oh, apa kabar?
但是台湾没有限制啊。
Oh, okay.
大陆可能有限制。哦。对，台湾是没有限制。
Oh, okay. Our end.
反正现在都开通了。
Just sit back and relax. It only takes 30 minutes.
He promised Zelensky everything. He promised him air defense systems, missiles, and today we got a lot of talks, probably fake news or rumors or something like this, that Trump and Zelensky talked via phone call, and that Trump asked Zelensky why he still didn't attack the city of Moscow with long-range missiles. And Zelensky told him that Ukraine doesn't have weapon for this. So now Ukraine most likely will have this weapon. And now the most important question is what exactly Trump was trying to tell us or trying to tell Russia when he was talking about 50 days. And it seems that he wasn't talking that Russia, you have 50 days to finish every single your offensive operation that you started. We give these 50 days for Ukraine. So they will use these 50 days for another probably offensive operation, for another adventure somewhere along the border with the purpose to improve their positions as much as possible before the beginning of real talks and real negotiation process between Russia and Ukraine. You know that Russia reacted to these statements of Donald Trump. Trump's statements are very serious. That was stated by Dmitry Peskov. Trump's new statements are very serious and the Kremlin needs time to analyze them. The Russian Kremlin spokesman said, adding that if Russian President Vladimir Putin considers it necessary, he will comment on the statements of his American counterpart. So as you can see, the Russians think that Trump's statements are very serious, and obviously they will think a little bit before making additional probably decisions regarding the situation. As for now, we know that Keith Kellogg, the special envoy of the United States of America, is on the territory of Ukraine. So that is why the Russians are not attacking Ukraine with missiles and drones. They don't want to create this very critical situation in the relations between Russia and the United States of America. They will wait until the end of this week because Keith Kellogg promised to stay in Kiev just until the end of this week. And most likely when he leaves Ukraine, the Russians will begin bombing and attacking the entire territory of Ukraine with everything they have. Because most likely exactly during this period of time, when the Russians are not bombing and attacking Ukraine, while Keith Kellogg is on the territory of Kiev, the Western countries are sending millions of rounds, missiles, tanks, vehicles, everything they have to Ukraine for from first side to stabilize the situation along the line of combat contact, but from the other side most likely to carry out another adventure offensive operation deep inside of the territory of the Russian Federation during the next 50 days. And I would like to remind you that Ukrainian Suja offensive operation started almost a year ago. So almost also in July or in the late July or at the beginning of August, the Ukrainians at the end of July probably, I don't remember for sure, but somewhere at this period of time, the Ukrainians exactly a year ago started their Kursk offensive operation that changed the situation along the line of combat contact. The Russians managed to stabilize the situation, yes, but it took them more than 6 months to do this. And it took just around 40 or 50 days for Ukrainians for their offensive operation that allowed them to break through deep inside of the territory of the Kursk region. So once again, the same numbers, the same time, let's say ranges and so on. Now let's discuss the situation on the ground. And first let's talk about the situation in the South Donetsk direction and Dnipropetrovsk Oblast. Very interesting video was published today by the Russian sources, this one. And in this video, according to the group of forces East, we can see how Russians were taking under complete control the settlement of Voskresenka. Just a regular video, lots of attacks, lots of explosions, then the Russians began using drones, attacking vehicles and so on. And as usual in the final part of this video, we can see many places where the Russians raise their flags. And this is the most interesting and funny thing. If you have possibility to watch this video carefully, you're gonna see that during this video the Russians raised probably 4 or 5 flags all over the entire territory of Voskresenka. So for example, let's take a look at this moment. So here we can see the Russian flag, and then we can see how drone was zooming out from this area and showing the entire village of Voskresenka from another perspective. And the thing is that the place where the Russians raised their flag has nothing common with the area where Russian drone was zooming out. So when talking about every single episode where Russian soldiers raised their flags, they weren't geolocated on the territory of Voskresenka. Lots of mappers, lots of ascenters were trying to geolocate every single flag from this video, and nobody managed to do this. And it seems that it's just something like a video that was created from many episodes from different sides. Anyway, we adjusted the village of Voskresenka in Russian favor, but as we understand, we adjusted the village not based on this video, because this video doesn't prove anything. We adjusted the map based on the report that was published by the Minister of Defense of the Russian Federation, because they confirmed today that the village of Voskresenka was taken by the Russians and secured. So, for example, let's compare the map between the dates. Now in front of your screens you can see the situation by the end of the 14th of July of 2025. This is the situation. The village was under complete Russian control, and this during the 15th of July the Russians secured the area completely, but based on the report of the Minister of Defense. This video has nothing common with the village of Voskresenka. Now let's move further and let's discuss the situation in the Pokrovsk direction. The situation here is very critical, and the Ukrainians are saying that the situation is not just critical, but the situation is desperate. The Russians continue their offensive operation not just from the northeastern direction. Today we got a very interesting and detailed summary from the soldier on the ground. He says that the Russians are trying to enter the city of Pokrovsk and to outflank the city of the Pokrovsk agglomeration, not just from the northeast. We discussed many times the Russian offensive and Russian progress during the previous videos exactly in this area. The Ukrainians are saying that the Russians launched their offensive operation in the southwestern part. This let's say, source reported that the Russians secured the village of Zverova, and this source stated that the area around this landfill and around this mine is already a gray zone. So there are very heavy clashes, and according to him, it seems the Russians are about to establish complete control over this territory. Furthermore, currently, according to the same source, the Russians are advancing along the railways in the direction of Novoukrainka and Chinchina. So according to him, summarizing everything, currently the Russians are about to establish complete control over these territories. So we know that at the same time the Russians are trying to advance in the northeastern direction with the purpose to establish complete control over these territories. So the battle for Pokrovsk has begun, and most likely the Russians will try to establish complete control over the territory of Pokrovsk in coming days, and probably within the next 50 days before Trump will impose additional sanctions on the Russian Federation. So let's wait and see what is going to be next, but obviously the Russians have very ambitious targets. Now Ukraine will get a lot of weapons, and we'll see who is going to win this decisive battle. Now let's move further and let's discuss, or let's continue our discussion that we started during the previous video about the situation to the south of Kliban-Byksky pocket. The most important settlement in this area is the village of Novospaskaya. During the previous video we discussed this, let's say, film, this moment, how Russian soldiers raised Russian flags in the most central and the southwestern part of the settlement, and based on this video we adjusted this territory. But later we got another video from the northwestern part of the settlement, this one, and here we can see another group of Russian soldiers, forces that raised a Russian flag in the most northwestern part of the settlement. Furthermore, today we got a report from the Minister of Defense of the Russian Federation, and according to this report, the Russians secured completely the village of Novospaska. So based on these two videos, based on the report of the Minister of Defense of the Russian Federation, we have colored the village of Novospaska completely in Russian favor. So this is the situation by the end of the 14th of July, and this is the situation by the end of the 15th of July. And now it's become clear that Ukrainians who are currently located on the territory of the settlement of Sherbinovka were caught in cauldron by the Russians without any chances for evacuation. So we expect that coming hours, this coming night, the Ukrainians will try to break through the encirclement and to evacuate their soldiers. We are not talking about thousands of Ukrainians, we are just talking about several hundreds, but when talking about current situation along the line of combat contact, every single soldier is very important, and when talking about hundreds, this is not important, this is a vital question for both the Russians and the Ukrainians. So they most likely will not be able to evacuate themselves. And after the fall of Sherbinovka, which most likely is going to happen during upcoming night, the Russians will continue their offensive operation further, and the battle for Katerinovka and the settlement of Kliban-Byk will start. And these are final statements, villages in the direction of the Kliban-Byksky pocket. Furthermore, we have changes in the area of village of Yablunovka. The Russians managed to establish control for more than 50% of the settlement, and the Russians continue their offensive. So it seems that the battle for the southern pocket will be finished during the next 2 weeks. At least we are talking about the village of Yablunovka, Alexandra Kalinova, Sherbinovka, Novospaska. Most likely the villages of Katerinovka and Kliban-Byk will stay under Ukraine control probably for another month, maybe less. Now let's move further. As for the city of Chasiv and the city of Sivers, as you can see, we have no changes. We have just lots of FPV drones, lots of attacks, big activity of Russian forces. They are hunting and destroying Ukrainian vehicles, trying to prevent rotation process, to destroy as many as possible warehouses, ammo depots, different equipment and so on. But as you can see, without changes. So the Russians control the situation, they establish complete control over this territory, but as for now they are not in a hurry to improve their positions on the ground. As for the Kupiansk direction, during the previous 24 hours we had very interesting changes. And first let's talk about the Liman area. According to information we have, according to several pro-Russian resources, the Russians managed to break through Ukrainian defense and to answer the settlement of Serednya, which is located basically on the Ukrainian side on the western bank of the river of Nitrius. So this territory is already under complete Russian control, and the Russians are trying to dig in deeper. Few more important things. This village is another settlement that allows the Russians to get closer to the city of Liman, and this settlement is located on the Ukrainian side of the river of Nitrius, which is very important. And the battle for Shandrigolovo most likely is going to start very soon. At the same time, the Russians continue improving their positions to the northern flank, towards the settlement of Borova. Additional changes were made based on the video published by the Ukrainian sources. Now let's discuss the situation in the northern Kupiansk direction, and today several pro-Russian resources reported that the Russians managed to break through Ukrainian defense in the most eastern part of the Kupiansky pocket, and as a result of offensive, the Russians answered the settlement of Peshchane. So the Russian sources are saying about the situation that looks like something like this. So the Russians, as a result of offensive operation, managed to establish complete control over this territory, and currently the clashes are taking place for the settlement of Peshchane. This is very important because now we see that the Russians, after they managed to improve their positions to the north of the city of Kupiansk and to the northwest, are trying to shorten the lines and to get as close as possible to the city of Kupiansk now from the east. We are going to follow the situation because we believe that these changes in the area of Peshchane are not the only changes that we're going to see during upcoming days. As for the northern Kupiansk direction, we have just small adjustments based on the video published by the Ukrainian side. We will not open this video because there are too many violence. This is the situation by the end of the 14th of July, and this is the situation by the end of the 15th of July. The Russians improved their positions and secured these huge forest belts in the vicinity of Kamenka. As for the Sumy direction, we have no changes in this area, just several reports that the Russians managed to finish the battle for Yunakivka. Today, for the first time since the beginning of the battle for Yunakivka, very reliable pro-Russian resources reported that the settlement of Yunakivka was completely secured. Intense fighting is also taking place to the east of the Tetkinsky direction. After the liberation of Yunakivka, our paratroopers, the Russians are saying about their forces, from the 11th Airborne Brigade consolidated their success by advancing further along the road to Krapovshina. So the Russians are saying that the village was taken and that currently the clashes are taking place on the way towards the village of Krapovshina, which is located on the second defense belt of the armored forces of Ukraine. So if this information is correct, most likely tomorrow or the day after tomorrow, the Minister of Defense of the Russian Federation will confirm control over this territory, which means that the battle for the second defense layer is going to start probably these hours or these days. And that's it for today. Military Summary Channel reminds you we condemn any violence in the world. Thank you for your watching. Subscribe to my channel, put your likes, join my Patreon, and have a good day. Bye bye.
I think I'm done for now, guys. I'm done streaming.